Sony is putting on a huge PS5 game showcase tomorrow, and in this video I'm going to give you guys a preview of everything I expect to see, from price, pre-orders, release date, and launch lineup, all the way down to the big surprises. Let's get into it, shall we? What is going on, everybody? It's Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. Hope everyone's having a great day, and if you guys could do me a huge favor, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you guys for all the support. I know a lot of people, especially PlayStation Nation, are eagerly anticipating tomorrow's PlayStation event. They want to see what the future of gaming holds. They want to see what first-party games Sony will be bringing to the system this year and next year. And in this video, I'm going to tell you guys everything I expect to see from third-party indies, and yes, some of the big surprises that Sony may have in store for us tomorrow. So while I expect this show to feature a lot of repeated content from Sony's June show, there definitely will be a lot of brand new announcements. But we're going to start small and work our way up to the huge reveals. I think this PlayStation 5 event starts with the continuation of a tease Sony did back in June, and that is by giving us a first look at the user interface, showcasing just how fast it is to get into a game. The screen will come up with the icon of Spider-Man Miles Morales, and they'll press the button and instantly we will be into a gameplay demo showcasing just how fast the PlayStation 5 is to get into the game from the user interface. And they'll do that blowout on the Spider-Man Miles Morales gameplay. It's gonna look incredible. However, I don't think Spider-Man Miles Morales will be launching with the PlayStation 5. I think at the end of the trailer, it will say December 4th, 2020. And then I think Sony will finally talk about how the backwards compatibility program works on the PlayStation 5. How many games will be launching day one with the PlayStation 5? How many of those will be upgraded? And how many of those will just kind of be straight conversions? They will run an enhanced content trailer, probably showing off new upgrades for Ghost of Tsushima, Last of Us Part 2, and the bigger third-party titles like Fortnite and Call of Duty. And I will say this about PlayStation 5's backwards compatibility program. Don't go in expecting 4,000 games to be available day one. This is going to be an ongoing thing where Sony adds a bunch of games over time. So in my estimation, I would expect maybe 200 or 300 to be available day one, and a handful of those to actually be fully enhanced to take advantage of the PlayStation 5, namely the big third-party games and Sony's own first-party offerings. While this PlayStation 5 event is expected to run around 40 minutes, I do expect a lot of the chunk of time to be centered around indie titles. Now, I don't expect a lot of the indie titles from June to make a return here, except for maybe a select few like Kenya, but Sony has been going around to indie developers and dropping a check to get their game exclusive to PlayStation 5 for the first year, so I expect there to be a number of indie titles making their debut here at this show. Then we come to some trailers and gameplay of what will be the launch games. The big one being Demon's Souls. Sony's going to show off about a 3-minute full-on gameplay demo of Demon's Souls, and yes, it is going to be their huge launch game. Expect it to be there day one. We'll get another trailer for Sackboy, which is going to also be a launch title, and it will be Sony's kind of family-friendly game available for launch. We're also going to have another trailer for Destruction All-Stars, which I also am predicting will be another launch title. But after that, it gets a little bit thin, as a lot of the games are spread out in 2021, whether it's February, March, April, and May. We will see an extended gameplay demo from House Marquee's brand new game, Returnal, that I expect will be launching in February. We'll get another trailer for Ratchet & Clank, but not an extended gameplay demo, as they've done that twice already, and I predict that that game will be launching in March. So Returnal in February, Ratchet in March. I think Sony really kind of want to stack the deck early in 2021 with a lot of high quality content releases, making sure that the content keeps flowing so they can keep on selling the PlayStation 5. Which leads me to the next game, which will be Gran Turismo 7. We'll see another kind of shorter gameplay segment, probably with ray tracing and all that stuff, and I expect Gran Turismo 7 to launch in May. The longest demo of the show will go to Horizon Forbidden West. we will get a 5-minute look at this gorgeous game, and the release date will just say fall 2021, as I don't think Guerrilla or Sony are willing to commit to an exact month yet, and who knows, that game could slip to early 22 if they have some problems. Now next up, we have the surprises, the big third-party exclusive deals, and the reveal of a huge new first-party game. And we're going to start with the game that is pretty much 99% confirmed and I've been teasing for a while. I thought it would be at the June show, but it looks like it's going to be here, and that is Final Fantasy 16 from Square. And yes, it's going to be a 1-year timed exclusive for the PlayStation 5, and I'm sure a lot of people will not only be really happy about that, but a lot of Xbox fans will be extremely sad. Next up, we have a game that I am 50-50 on if it will actually show up here, and the reason I'm including it is because, well, I'm going to go on a limb and say it will be at the show, and that is Silent Hill. It's another game exclusive to Sony. The Siren devs are making it. I believe it is 100% real. There is a chance it might not show up here, as Sony doesn't necessarily need to reveal everything that they have exclusive. They could just wait till next year, but I have a feeling they want to show it off to give people that extra kind of incentive to pre-order the system and buy it right away. Although I expect both Silent Hill and Final Fantasy 16 not to be ready until 2022. I also fully expect there to be a trailer for the new Call of Duty Black Ops Cold War game that goes over the PlayStation advantages, and you're going to be hearing that term a lot this upcoming generation. We already know that Marvel Avengers Spider-Man is exclusive to PlayStation. I wouldn't be surprised to actually see a trailer for that character and that game at the show. But yes, Call of Duty will have a trailer here, and it will show you the things that are exclusive to PlayStation 5 and why you should get it on the PlayStation 5 and not on PC or Xbox. We know that Bethesda is pretty cozy with PlayStation. Sony purchased the timed exclusivity deals for both Deathloop and Ghostwire Tokyo, and they're going to be featured again in this presentation because, well, Sony spent the money. They got to market those games. We'll probably get the release date for Deathloop and more of a gameplay look at Ghostwire Tokyo. But the big surprise that will absolutely shock people and have everybody talking on Twitter will be the new trailer for Starfield that ends with PlayStation exclusive. Yes, that's right. I'm predicting Starfield's going to make a surprise appearance during the show and is going to be an exclusive 1-year timed for the PlayStation 5. And that announcement is going to definitely bring out some emotions, both from PlayStation fans who are probably cheering on the decision and from Xbox fans who will think it's a bunch of bull. And then we go from one shocking announcement to another as Thor appears on screen to challenge Kratos in a very short 30-second tease for God of War 2 on the PlayStation 5. Even though God of War 2 isn't expected to release until 2022, probably 2023, Sony is going to want to excite fans right before they get into the details of the price and when you can actually pre-order it. And what better way to do that by showing them that yes, a new adventure for Kratos is on the way. And speaking of price, release date, and pre-orders, I expect the PlayStation 5 launch date to be November 17th or November 20th. It'll definitely be in that week. It's not launching before the Xbox Series S and X, so my prediction will be that Tuesday, November 17th. I've toyed around with the idea that Sony might open up pre-orders for the PlayStation 5 immediately following the show. And wouldn't that be pretty damn cool? Everybody's hyped out of their mind for God of War 2, and Sony's like, here, go pre-order the system. But I don't think that's going to happen. I think they're going to give people time, they're going to let hype build, and they're going to announce that the pre-orders for the PlayStation 5 will start on September 29th. And finally, we come to the last, but probably the most important question. What is the price of the digital edition of the PlayStation 5 and the standard edition of the PlayStation 5? Here's the thing. I 100% think that one of the prices will be $499. I'm just not sure if it's for the digital edition or the standard. Any price combination could work. $399 and $449, $399 and $499, $449 and $499, and heaven forbid, $499 and $549. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to predict that Sony is going to make a lot of people happy, although not physical buyers, because the digital edition of the PlayStation 5, they are going to take a heavy loss and price it at $399, and the regular standard edition, if you want a disc drive, you're going to have to pay $100 more, because that sucker is going to be $499.99. So those are my predictions for the show. Let me know what you think about them and post your own in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you hit the like and subscribe button, share this out on social media, and tell a friend about the channel. Hit that notification bell if you always want to be notified right away whenever I drop a new video. If you want to take your support for the channel even further, you can hit the join button where you get access to channel badges and emotes for the Xbox 2 podcast. Thank you guys so much for watching each and every video, taking the time out of your day to do so. It means so much to me, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.